Sagittarius, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope all is hunky-dory in your in your sector of the universe. I'm sending you many blessings and much, much love, as I always do. All right, Sag, it's a big week. I'm recording this the first day of Mercury Retrograde, May 10th, 2022. Lunar Eclipse in Scorpio. The full moon with that too occurs on May 16th. A lot of crazy shifts happening, guys. So get ready. We're going to see what's going on with you with that stuff, okay? So we're first going to look into what's going on with you. There it is. What obstacles you are facing, what lesson you need to learn from this for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. What guidance Spirit has for you and how to best navigate the situation. What is going on with love and relationships for you, what Mercury Retrograde is having you review and reevaluate, and what the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you, okay? There's a lot. They wanted me to pull a lot of decks, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, wow. You have the sun, Sagittarius. Aries got the sun, too, all right? But as usual, I get two groups, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you're honest with yourself. Clarity, honesty, truth in this card. So, the first group that I got is there's great abundance and new beginnings coming to you all around. There's going to be a new life. I'm hearing a shakeup. I'm seeing the Tower with the Wheel of Fortune. The other two fire signs both got the Wheel of Fortune. So good cards coming out. There's things shifting though. But if you're not in these energies yet, if you're not vibrating at this high frequency here, this is the bliss card, okay? That's agape level. That's the highest frequency of all. If you're not vibrating at this, Spirit is suggesting for you to get to this state so that you can manifest your heart's desires and bring about the life that God wants you to live, all right? This is about vitality and this energy rush, optimism, playfulness, all right? Some of you are vibrating at this, and because you've been vibrating at this, you're going to bring about a new beginning, a new life that you've never experienced before, okay? You're going to have everything under the sun because of this light radiating from you. And when the universe, when God sees that, when they feel that, they're like, oh, look at Sagittarius. Like, they're vibrant. It's like this beacon of light that they could see from, like, galaxies away. And they're saying, okay, Sagittarius, you've done your healing work. You've really shown that light within you. And now we're going to bring you what you're attracting. All right? So a lot of you, this is the happiest card in the deck. Happy days ahead. Better times ahead. Like Six of Swords. It's like things are really shifting for you for the better, Sagittarius. But that's for those of you who were not in this. Ten of Swords. Aries got the Ten of Swords with the Sun card. So maybe watching Aries' reading would be beneficial to you too, because there's probably something there, or these are connected. If you are feeling like a victim, pain and suffering, you're like down and out, dead in the water. I can't believe people did this to me. I can't believe this keeps happening. This sucks. I can't deal with this life anymore. You know, why do I have to keep experiencing these hardships, all this pain, all this crap? If you're in those energies, Sagittarius, you're the one responsible to get out of them. Because in this the Rider-Waite card, all the swords are in the back with the person on the floor, on the ground. They're not moving. They're not getting up. They're not this card. She has no swords in her back, and she's not face down in the water, on the sand, or whatever it is. She knows that all of these hardships, these hard, difficult life experiences and challenges are here to make her wiser. It's like the Queen of Swords. She goes through the hard knocks of life, and she becomes wiser from them. She knows better. She knows not to get into victim mode because that keeps her down. It keeps her from standing in her power. It keeps her from living the life that she wants to live. So if you're in this victim mentality here, Sagittarius, it's up to you to get out of it. You are ultimately responsible for your happiness. You want this type of energy, you have to be the one to get up off of the ground and head towards the light. God is asking you to say, God is saying, Sag, if you want me to come help you, if you want my healing, I need you to meet me halfway. I need you to actually get up off of the ground and head towards me. This is about you going to God, going to Jesus, going to the, your ancestors, your angels for support. They can't come down to that dark level because it's darkness. It's too low vibrational for them to get there. You have to move out of that, meet them halfway, and then this energy of the sun can fill your soul, all right? So that's for some of you. You got to get out of this victim mentality, and you have to stop blaming others for putting you in this, because nobody put you in this prison. Nobody put you on the ground. Nobody made you feel like a victim. It's the mentality. You got to get out of that mindset of feeling like everybody's out to get you, that everybody's betrayed you, or too many people have betrayed you, whatever. There might even be a divorce here. Somebody may have been betrayed in a divorce, and there's still anger, resentment, and bitterness because of that. I can't believe this person did this to me, whatever. But you know what? There's lessons to be learned even with betrayal, guys. It's life. This isn't all about puppies, rainbows, and unicorns, and I've said that pretty often. All of this crap that happens to you is to get you to build that strength and resilience to get back up. It's like that Chumbawamba song, like I said in Aries' reading. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I think Muhammad Ali, or maybe Mike Tyson, I don't know who it was, had a quote about getting back up after being knocked down. And if you've watched boxing, can you imagine taking a hit like that, getting back up? That takes a lot of power, a lot of strength, but that comes from you. It comes from God. God's going to be the one to get you out of this, not anybody else. And you got to push yourself. God will help you with the rest of this energy, but you have to be the one to get up and follow the light. Knowing that the sun always sets to rise, it's always darkest before the dawn. All right? But the sun's always shining. Even when it's raining, even when it's nighttime, because why? It's just because of the rotation of the earth, and if there's rain clouds, we can't see it, it's being blocked. But the sun is always out there. This is about always being optimistic, even in times of heartbreak and sadness and sorrow, and just like life sucks. Like I am so over this. I can't believe this keeps happening at one thing after the other. But think about why that is. You could be repeating karmic patterns and not learning from your life's lessons, which is why life has gotten so difficult and challenging, why it feels so painful, why you feel so down and out. Okay? This is overkill. Some of you are overdoing it with something. And when you don't learn your life's lessons and God tells you, Spirit tells you, Sagittarius, you really got to stop doing so much of this. And when you don't listen, you get more swords in the back. You have more lessons to learn. This gets heavier and heavier and heavier for you because the universe wants you to be under that pressure so that you finally say, I can't take any more of this. I need to do something about it now. It could very well be a lot of your karma is really stabbing you in the back. There could even be, you may have been backstabbed by someone. Okay. So what? Are you going to allow yourself to give power to that person and be angry and bitter and resentful because this person backstabbed you, betrayed you, divorced you? We don't blame others for our pain and suffering. And we don't expect others to fulfill our happiness either. It's all about perspective. It's all about our mental state, all about how we look at things, how we're going to view things, how we're going to respond to things as opposed to react. So with this energy here, if you are in this, it's your responsibility to get out of it. God will help you with this, but you got to help yourself first. You can't get something for nothing. So you have way more power than you think you do. There's something about this energy here. Some of you are just so depleted energetically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You need to play more. You need to be outdoors more. Go mow the lawn like they're doing right now. And I thought they were done. And I guess they're not. But it is what it is, right? Can't get bent out of shape over it. Maybe I have to talk louder. But see things through the eyes of a child. Go have more fun in life. Go outside. Go catch some rays. Go catch some waves. Go out in the sun. Let the warmth of the sun illuminate your soul. Just go out there and raise your hands out in that field or wherever it is that you're walking. Be like, you know what? I just need this warmth here. I need to feel free. I need to feel vibrant. The sun's light actually does wonders, especially when it's as bright as this sun in here. So some of you really need to be a lot more optimistic about life and shine your light, because for some of you, you're dimming your light right now. By being in this energy, you are a child of God. You are this beacon of light, faith, and hope. You can't allow anybody to dim it. That's on you, okay? You got to be in this energy. It's going to raise your vibration. You're going to feel a lot more content when you pick yourself back up and understand, you know, there's a lesson to be learned here, because there's a lesson to be learned with everything. So start having more of an abundant mindset, a positive mindset. Be more carefree, be more lighthearted, be more like a child. Enjoy life, do fun things. Don't be adulting all the time. God didn't put in the Bible, you must adult 24/7. That's not in there. You have to allow yourself to have a lot more fun in your life. And really focus on the healing. Especially if you've been through betrayal or divorce, others of you got to go through the healing. If you want your love life to change for the better, if you want the abundance to come in, if you want life to be freer and more vibrant and carefree, you have to be in alignment with that light, which means you have to be vibrating and emanating that powerful light outside of it, from within you, outside of you. And then when you get to an alignment of this bliss energy, then you're going to attract everything that comes under the sun. Because that is your birthright. But you have to do the work. You have to do the healing, and you have to be vibrationally in alignment with it. This is for everybody. But again, you can't be in this. You can have everything under the sun. You can have this incredible life, but it's up to you to be in alignment with it. Others of you, like I said, there's a completely new beginning. Your life is definitely changing. There's something about children here. Or maybe you've been hoping to get pregnant or aspire to be pregnant, be a mom, something like that. Because this is birth of a child energy. If there's somebody here and you're pregnant or something and you've been having a difficult pregnancy or something, they're saying the worst is over. That God's protecting this and God's going to shine light on this pregnancy, and that everything's going to be okay is what I'm hearing with this Sun card. This is Leo. I don't know if the baby might be born during Leo season, and that's not too far away, okay? Something like that. There is a number 10 and number 19, and 9 plus 1 is 10, so there's two 10s here. There's endings and beginnings of things. Endings. This type of suffering for some of you is ending, or all these hardships, and something is beginning. Something way better than you ever thought possible. But that's for those who are in alignment with this energy, okay? Somebody's going to get clarity, like the truth is going to be exposed, I'm hearing. You've learned your lessons with a person who didn't express their truth to you, who wasn't honest with you, or you've learned your lessons about not being honest with yourself and others. You've done a lot of great healing, and now something is going to be illuminated here. There's a really huge change in energies where you've been vibrating at this level, but there's like this expansion, this, I'm hearing this energy is going to be magnified 10 times, tenfold. It's like the abundance is coming to you tenfold, Sagittarius. But there's truth coming in. There's clarity. Somebody's going to shed light on something, and I say that because there's the Page of Swords underneath the Ten of Swords. Somebody's going to provide you with honest communication. You're going to get a letter, text message, a phone call, some sort of document. But there's communication coming in. It's the end of things not, you know, occurring with the communication. It's the end of not knowing. It's the end of like the you know, disappointment. I get disappointed with this too, from not getting clear answers, not getting the truth. But it looks like the truth is coming with this Page of Swords. This could also be some of you need to go back to reading books or go back to learning something, doing some research. Maybe learn how to do some healing work or something like that. There's something with social media here. Looking at who can help, okay? Going online, talking to somebody, communicating, hey, can you help me? I saw you online, type of thing. That's for somebody specific. But this is a communication definitely coming in. The truth is going to be exposed here. All right. Okay. Now we're going to see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle with this situation? Wow. Hermit. They were very adamant about that. This is actually was at the top of the deck right before I shuffled, so it flipped out like it did. It's pretty powerful, right? So we've got Virgo energy here. Now we have Leo and Virgo. That might be significant to you. It might not be. But what is this paralyzing fear that you have with regards to your healing? Or is this paralyzing fear getting you into the Ten of Swords? This is like hyper isolation, afraid to go out there, afraid to love again, afraid to heal. Maybe some of you feel comfortable with being in this dark place, which sounds kind of odd to me, but some people do feel comfortable with wallowing in their sorrows and being in Ten of Swords. Because maybe that's all they've ever known, all right? But that's not what God is suggesting that you do. You have to get out there. You see the difference in these cards? It's just shining your light, being social, having fun. This is being a hermit, being indoors, being antisocial, paranoid about going outside, loneliness. You're restricting yourself from your happiness, Sagittarius? Why? What are you afraid of? Afraid of getting hurt? Afraid of getting backstabbed? Maybe there's somebody here who's afraid to go back onto the dating scene. Afraid to tell the truth. Okay? Something like that. That's an obstacle. So somebody here has been in the dark for too long. Someone's been in isolation for too long. And now I know divine timing's at play. And everything happens at its own time. But it sounds like that with the Sun card, God has been trying to get you to boost your energies, to help you boost your energies to come out of that darkness, to come out from hiding, come out from isolation, okay? And again, you're not being social. This could very well be a fear of being out there because of the P word, the CV19 thing, okay? Maybe that's for somebody. You can't let that scare you. Where's God in all this? Have you talked to God about this? Have you talked to your angels about this fear? If it is CV related, CV19 related, go talk to your guides, your angels, your ancestors. You have to have a lot more optimism when you go out there. Have a positive mindset. Your thoughts create your reality, like the Magician card. All right. Others of you, there's this, fear of being out there. It's like some of you are dimming your light. There's way less light in this card than there is in this card. The light in this card is pretty much overflowing this entire card right here. The sun image. So you really got to go back out there and just be playful, you know, have that optimism, that positivity, the abundant mindset. Everything will turn out fine. All will be well as you believe all will be well, Sagittarius. This could even be something about ego, unhealthy pride and ego with self-absorbed. If that's you, Sagittarius, you have to change those energies because that's not going to attract whatever the sun brings in the positive sense. The abundance, the new beginning, the vitality, the happiness, the joy, the bliss. This is also the light counterpart reconnection card. This is a card of the counterparts coming back together, okay? But this isolation, this paralyzing fear of being playful, of going out there, enjoying your life. Why are you so afraid to enjoy your life? Just because society is scaring you, the news is scaring you? If that's the case, Sagittarius, turn it off. It's really affecting your mental state. That's for somebody here. But yeah, there's something coming out of hiding. There's something that's coming out of isolation, out of hermit mode. Could very well be somebody, like I said, with the Page of Swords, communication coming in. Someone spent a long time contemplating on how they're going to come across speaking their truth to you. They also spent a lot of time on their healing with the sun there. They really did some soul searching and looked within to better understand why they did what they did. Better understand about themselves, about their lives. And that person became very wise. Very wise. And I'm hearing for some of you, that your person, you're being asked to teach your knowledge from your life's experiences. And shed your light. Shine your light for the world to see. I'm hearing somebody's going to be exalted. God has kept you away from everyone. They kept you from the dark so that your vibration could be at its highest level when the time was right for you to do the next part of your mission work, is what I just heard. 3 of Wands. You got to manifest big, Sagittarius, not small. Reevaluate your long-term plans. Go within. Think about, okay, what do I want to do? How am I going to heal? What do I need to be focusing on? What is it that how am I going to get to this sun? How am I going to feel vibrant? This is also for that pregnant person. You may have, oh, okay. There is somebody here who's pregnant. You are in hermit mode. You are isolating yourself from the whole world. You haven't been out in forever long. Maybe the entire pregnancy, because we have a 9 here. And you know your time is coming to give birth to the baby, and you're afraid to go out there into the world because of the CV19 thing. That is what I'm picking up on from one person. Remember, take what resonates. This is for one person, guys. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody here is very paralyzed by fear of going out there because you are pregnant. You're afraid you're going to contract something. Your child's going to contract something. The family's going to contract something. Where is the faith? That's probably why I said that. Optimism, positivity. That Hermit card there, if you are feeling that in your headspace, you are doing a lot of overthinking. Virgo energy, at the shadow side of Virgo, overly critical of yourself, others, situations, over analyzing, overthinking, over second guessing. It's all the mind, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and maybe this Mercury retrograde is causing this for you right now, and you're in a bit of panic. You're thinking of all these negative thoughts. Oh my God, what if this, what if that? Relax for whoever this is. You have to trust in God here. If he's blessed you with a child, you have to trust that God is going to protect you and the child. And what I'm hearing is that you guys are protected. Don't get caught up in this stuff that's still out there. Pray about it. Ask God to give you more positivity, more strength, vitality. Two very different energies here. Not just because it's the Sun and the Hermit card, but the colors. Some of you, whoever this is, you've been longing to be out in the sun, to be outdoors. Go outside. God can sense that fear, and God's trying to tell whoever this is, Sagittarius, that he is with you and your child, that you can go out there and everything will be fine. You need to feel the warmth of the sun. That's God speaking to you. That's God's truth right there. Go outside. There's nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely nothing. You have to ask God to help you get over this fear. Again, faith over fear. It's not the other way around. Don't rest on your laurels. You got to expand your horizons. You got to venture out there. For whoever that is. You got to venture out there. And for others of you, there's something about being in the spotlight, you know, having it all, really enjoying life, but some of you are enclosing yourselves in your home, or, you know, you're afraid to step outside. You're afraid to travel. Maybe this is travel. Somebody needs to go overseas. Somebody wants to give birth overseas. Somebody wants to travel to somebody who's giving birth. And take it how it resonates. I'm getting a bunch of stuff. Somebody's afraid of travel here. Somebody's afraid of expanding their horizons. They don't want to get out of their cove, their cave. They know they need to shine their light, but it's like you're a very big introvert. Let me tell you, Sagittarius, that was me. This is totally me right here. I went from this to this. I wasn't being confident within myself. Leo energy, courage. I was afraid to shine my light. I was dimming my own light. Because I was afraid of my truth. I was afraid to be who I was. Okay? I was pretty antisocial. I did socialize. I do still have a little bit of social anxiety. I'm not going to lie, but it's gotten a lot better. But here's the thing. I'm more social than I used to be because I feel this more about myself with this Sun card. Okay? And this is Leo energy, and I am Leo rising and Leo North Node. So Leo North Node was about me being this, getting to this and getting out of this. This is like Aquarius energy almost. Detachment. Right? Kind of hiding yourself, being the follower. I needed to be the leader, which is what I'm doing, whatever it is that I'm doing. I needed to shine my light for others to help others, okay? I went from this to this. Some of you, that's what you're being called to do too. Afraid of traveling. Maybe you're moving from the home you've ever known, or you're moving to another country. Don't be afraid of that. Because God's giving you a big blessing here. A new beginning. And some of you, it's going to require you to travel. To move. Someplace completely different. And for others of you, this could very well be paranoid or fearful of making that move. Of that new beginning. Just go with the flow for whoever this is. Trust that this abundance, this blessing that God's giving you is for your highest good. You didn't prepare for this for nothing. So there's no need to be afraid of this, okay? There's a leveling up of some sorts here. Somebody is being brought to the front because you're now ready to shine your light to the rest of the world. There could be something about fame here for somebody, all right? Your ships are definitely coming in. You have really grown and become wiser by being in solitude here. When somebody heals in solitude, they are a force to be reckoned with. That is some tremendous power and healing that that person is able to accomplish by being in solitude. Solitude. God does his greatest work in solitude. He needs the energies to be clear from you so that you could go back to being like almost completely pure and for you to be radiating this light. Dark interference cannot surround you, Sagittarius, if God's preparing you for greater things, and that has to do with your healing and for the vibrancy, your vibration to be that high, to be at the violet flame level. The blissful state. Okay? So God's kept you here to prepare you for this. And for somebody here, there is something with fame, all right? You may have to travel for this opportunity, for this new beginning. You may have to move to a completely different country, or maybe you're moving to someplace warmer or sunnier, all right? But with that block, you gotta dream big. You gotta dream big. Don't dream small. You know, in society, they think that a dream is too far-fetched, but you do have to put in your effort. You do have to put in some work if you want that dream. It's just a matter of understanding that God can really create some miracles. You put in your part and God does the rest, okay? There's something about postponing something, stalling something, restrictions. Oh, I'm hearing travel restrictions. Somebody's fearful of travel restrictions or just travel in general, or afraid to move. Ask God about this. You got to get into a meditative state. Talk to God about this, because some of you are trying to you're hoping to get this from me, but what I'm hearing, and God doesn't really reveal everything through me, I'm hearing that some of you need to pray about it and get to center and ask God how to deal with this. And be careful with this lack of progress, okay? With this healing. even when you're healing, you still got to go out and have fun. It's exactly what I did. Healing doesn't mean that you have to be completely isolated from everybody else and be antisocial and not do anything. No, part of your ascension process, your healing process, involves you going outdoors, having fun, getting some sun, being optimistic, being positive, but also tapping into your inner child and just enjoying life. Being in hermit mode all the time is not a good thing because it gets you into paranoia. It gets you into low vibrational energies, okay? So some of you need to get out of that and get more into this childlike energy. So go have an adventure. Level up. It's time to level up. And for the others of you, yeah, you're coming out of this hermit mode because God's been protecting you, and now God's going to exalt you. He's going to change it up quite a bit for you. Your ships are definitely coming in. You've put in so much hard work here, Sagittarius, that now your manifestations are about to come into the physical in ways you never thought possible. There's a breakthrough here. There's this fire energy, this vitality. There's this boost. Maybe your business is going to be expanding, or you're going to be traveling the world for work or something like that. You may be going on a trip soon. Over a body of water, overseas. It depends. Okay. You've been kind of cooped up in your house, but not cooped up. You go out every now and again. Some of you are too cooped up. You got to get outside. Got to get outside. Stop fearing what's going on out there. You got to have that faith that everything's going to be fine. You just need to go out there. The others of you, you've been, in solitude, but you've been single for a while, and now God's changing this. Again, this could very well be a twin flame reunion here, union, because you've completed the emotional healing with self. You are in union with yourself, and you're still, in this mode where you're staying centered. You're continuing to go within, reevaluate, and just go with the journey. Hold the vision, trust the process. You've achieved the spiritual journey. The spiritual mastery from doing all of this healing. You see the truth in this journey, in this connection in God. And, this is bringing about your abundance. The ships that roll in. And there's also something about travel, because you've been in this hermit mode where, well, I used to do a lot of traveling, and now I don't do it anymore. For somebody here, that's changing. Okay? You're going to be traveling more than you imagine. And look what's underneath. It's the Ten of Pentacles. You put in so much hard work. This is what's coming in one of those ships, the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very happy family. You may be blending families with somebody. There might be family inheritance. You're going to get a windfall of money out of nowhere. You're going to marry into a family that's wealthy, and you're going to be very well taken care of. There's a very harmonious marriage here with kids. Now, if you don't want kids, you can't have kids. That's your prerogative. That's your whatever. But this is a very solid, stable marriage. Very my God, very traditional. Might have a dog. But yeah, I'm hearing blending of families for some of you, okay? This is coming in those ships. But the others of you, thinking small, not making progress, being afraid to be who you are, being afraid of shining your light, it's an ancestral pattern. Apparently, some of you have a lot of gifted family members, but they didn't do anything with their gifts because they were too afraid. They're too afraid to stand in the spotlight. They're afraid of persecution, afraid of something, okay? Let's see what the lesson is. Oh my God, that was fast. Eight of Cups and the High Priestess. You have to walk away from what doesn't serve you. You have to stop enabling unhealthy attachments. Stop being in relationships that aren't for your highest good, that you're emotionally fulfilled in. You're in an unfulfilling job. You don't really like the way your way is going, but you have to walk away from it. You have to take action. Like I said, you want that sun. You want that new beginning, because everybody loves the sun card, right? But you have to be in alignment with that. You have to do the work to get to that level there. And that starts with the lesson of you walking away. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go follow the light. I'm going to go do what God wants me to do. and I'm not going to give in to fear. I'm going to follow my own light, not somebody else's light. I'm going to do what God's calling me to do, not somebody else. This is also relocation for job, career, or just you want to move. We saw the Three of Wands. There is move, there's travel, there's trips here. Like somebody's getting really rewarded. If you really were trying to manifest trips or something, you're getting that. This isn't about face for me. She's heading into a new phase of her journey. Because what I'm also getting with this is those who are getting all this abundance and everything, you learned to walk away from temptation. You walked away from the past, and you always knew that there was something better, and you finally went in that direction. And because you took care of yourself and you followed your light and worked your dharma, you're now going to be getting this energy of the sun. Abundance and new beginnings and prosperity. With the High Priestess here, your intuition's been telling you to walk away, hasn't it? Sagittarius. You are a very psychic, empathic, intuitive individual. You have to trust your intuition, and you have to open your heart into receiving that love. Okay. You have to be in your divine feminine power here, Sagittarius. Utilizing your psychic gifts for the greater good of humanity, your talents, whatever blessings God gave you. This is you getting insight into awareness into what it is you need to walk away from. Because you know this is not fulfilling, so why keep it? Why stay in it? Some of you, it's a relationship. You know there's a toxic relationship here, or it's a relationship where you're not fulfilled, you know? There's no chemistry there. There's no passion. And it's like, I don't want to be on my own. I kind of went through that too when I realized that the divorce was happening when I filed. And I said, I'm afraid of being alone. But then I had to muster up the courage and strength to just go do it anyway, because God was calling me for something better. And my gut kept telling it too. There's also something here that you cannot be silent anymore with someone or something, because some of you are being dishonest about being happy. You're being dishonest with yourself and others about your situation. You're keeping it all to yourself. You're withholding information because you're afraid to express it. But yeah, the others of you, the High Priestess is coming in to balance out a connection, because the High Priestess is the one who brings disharmony to harmony. I mean, the one who brings harmony to disharmonious connections, situations. So she's just helping you assist with this. But again, if you've been getting a lot of dreams, downloads, insights, a lot of messages, especially in your sleep, especially in your meditative state, to walk away, this is confirmation that it is time for you to walk away from what doesn't serve you, because there definitely is something better on the horizon for you. Trust in what your gut is telling you about this. That's Pisces energy. Now we have 3 major arcana. There is somebody here where things are going on behind the scenes you know nothing about. And with this spotlight here, this fame or whatever this is, the High Priestess is really doing things, working with God in the universe to help bring about the life that you have been trying to manifest. 5 of Swords. Okay, with this 5 of Swords, betrayal. Again, Aries' reading is very similar, Sagittarius, so I suggest that you watch that, because there's a connection again here. You need to stand up for yourself, Sagittarius. You have to stop allowing people to take advantage of you, to one-up you. There is unfinished business here, but if somebody has been really abusive mentally, emotionally, physically, verbally, you need to say something about it. You can't allow yourself to be a doormat, to take that type of treatment here. This is mistreatment with this 5 of Swords. But you can't stay silent about it. See, as I was saying, with the silence here, You can't pretend to be happy anymore. And let me tell you guys, this lunar eclipse stuff and Mercury retrograde, it's going to end relationships abruptly, okay? Like vindictive endings or something like that. Things are going to get heated between some people. The truth is going to come out. I mean, Mercury is about truth. It's like Mercury's going to go backwards and say, who's living in their truth? Who isn't? Who's speaking their truth? Who isn't? And he's going to change some stuff around. Along with this lunar eclipse in Scorpio, deep, dark, mysterious. The mystery. Things are going to be illuminated. Secrets are going to come out. Okay? Secrets are coming out. Things are going to be revealed. The others of you, you can't hold back your truth anymore. You know you're unhappy, but you are pretending not to be. Do you want to live a life of dishonesty? Because that's up to you. But if you want true love in your life, the truth is light. The truth is God. You want to be in the dark, then you're going to attract things that are more low vibrational. Okay? You want to be in the dark, you can stay in the dark. But don't expect there's ships to come your way. Don't expect the truth to be told or having that abundance or that new beginning. Maybe there's somebody here. If there's a pregnant person, you're afraid to leave. You're afraid to move back in with your parents or move somewhere else, and you're dealing with a relationship that is inauthentic. Listen to what your intuition is telling you about this, Sagittarius. Or there's something about children. Maybe you're not pregnant and you have children. And you know you keep being taken advantage of in a relationship or something, a job. And you're worried about your kids for whatever reason. Yeah, your intuition is telling you to walk away, to move, to relocate, to change careers, whatever this is, because there's a lot of doormat energy with this Five of Swords for me. Somebody is very abusive, especially mentally and verbally. Like, you shouldn't be taking that type of crap, Sagittarius. You really need to get some cojones and say something. Really stand up for yourself, okay? You can't stay silent anymore. You're faking your happiness. You're staying in a job or relationship for the wrong reasons. And you know it. Why are you doing that? Why are you blocking your abundance by staying in something that you know doesn't make you happy? We have the happiest card in the deck, but we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom for it. It's time to walk away, really. You have to release what doesn't serve you. Just let go. You know you're not fulfilled. Just let go. You keep getting guidance from God, your angels, your guides. A lot of dreams, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of signs are pointing the way for you to walk away from this situation. If you need to move, move. If you need to quit a job, quit it. Start another career, do it. And of course, I can't tell you what to do, right? But this is guidance. You are here for a reason. But if you don't heed the guidance, then don't expect anything to change. Change is the only constant. If you want your world to change, if you want relationships to change for the better, your abundance, your money, your living status to change, you're going to have to do something first. I always talk about how you can't get something for nothing. So something's got to give, Sagittarius. But I'm getting a really strong sense here that there is a huge lack of faith for some of you. And remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. But you got to be honest with yourself. It keeps coming up. A lot of like this dishonesty stuff. And guys, let me tell you again, that eclipse, things are going to shift whether you like it or not. If you're not in your truth and you're not following the light, you're not following your path of truth, this whole eclipse season is going to push you into it. It's going to push you into it. Massive changes and sudden endings and beginnings. And it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Because you have 3 major arcana here. The universe is in control of this. God is in control of this situation. Let's see what your wellness message is. What is the wellness message for Sagittarius? Gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. There's the joy card. There's the bliss card right there. You got to get out of that Ten of Swords energy. For those of you who are Ten of Swords, that's not going to help you. Be grateful for what you have or what you don't have. Don't focus on people who screwed you over and all that nonsense. Let that shit go. Walk away. Walk away. I forgot to mention for that other group here, somebody's going to come forward who was dishonest with you. They took advantage of you. There's unfinished business with somebody. There's heartbreak behind that, by the way. Oh, somebody's coming back in to finish the healing between the two of you because somebody is really disappointed how they treated you. The separation's been killing them. They really regret what they did. They're very shameful, feel very guilty. Like, they're very saddened that they treated you in a way because they didn't realize you were their soulmate. You were their counterpart, their twin flame. And they're really mustering up the courage to come in to reconcile with you. They want a reunion. They want to make amends, resolve these conflicts because they know that this unfinished business, it's been weighing heavy on them. And you could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? This person is going to reveal some things that they've kept hidden. They hid stuff from you, and they regret that. They hid feelings from you. They hid the truth from you. All the above. So they regret that you walked away from them, or maybe they walked away from you. You were like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this 5 of Swords anymore. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to follow my light, my truth. I'm going to find my own happiness. And that's exactly what some of you did. Some of you found your own happiness. The joy was found within, not outside of yourself. And the joy was not going to be found with your counterpart, with your soulmate, whoever this is. And you realize that. And you're radiating this light for the world to see. You're going to get everything under the sun. You've done your work. You've gained a lot of wisdom and achieved spiritual mastery. With being in solitude, you learn how to be happily single. Because you found your own fulfillment. You found the 9 of Cups. So now you're going to attract the 10. And now things are going to be revealed to you. This High Priestess has been working things behind the scenes to help bring about this union, to help bring about this reconciliation. And you stopped being silent and you told this person, whatever, I'm walking away from you. Maybe you literally said that. I'm walking away from you. I'm done with this. And you were in your power. And you just started to become this High Priestess. And you didn't get vindictive. You didn't lash out at the person. You didn't get all crazy. Okay? And now this person is going to be revealing some truths, some secrets here. Okay, so with that gratitude card, and yeah, for those of you, you end up having a lot more gratitude. You are grateful for this person to show you who you really are, the powerful person that you are. You might be a tarot reader or a psychic or very intuitive, very empathic. You are a very, very powerful, very divine individual. And this person, their betrayal, how they treated you, actually was a catalyst for you to get to here. And for you to learn how to live life happily in solitude. And to build up your strength and resilience and your confidence and increase your light. Okay. Bottom of the deck is my own energy. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in the hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them, simply reach out a hand. It is up to them to do the rest. Nice. These cards are awesome. That's great advice right there. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. What other guidance do we have for Sagittarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirius, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. The Green Fairy, a cheeky green fairy on your behalf, is appearing here to make you laugh, have some fun, optimism, vitality, be a child, go play, go laugh. Raise your vibration, lead the way, take the reins today, others will follow if you lead the way. See, that's what I was talking about, Leo energy, leadership, being in the spotlight. There's something here that somebody's going to be more in the spotlight, and you're going to be leading the way with this. Whatever this is, whatever being called to do. And yeah, you need to take the reins. You are in control of your destiny. You're the driver of your destiny. But you can't allow anybody to get in your chariot and knock you off. Okay? Backpack. Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. Go have some fun. Go take a trip. We're getting a lot of trip energy for the air signs. Actually, for all the signs so far. I already did air, and now I'm doing fire. Look, again, play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air, play, have some fun. I literally said that. Feel the sun. Enjoy yourself, Sag. Life was meant to be enjoyed. Get out of the house. Somebody's been in the house for too long. Get out there. Come on. There's nothing to be afraid of. Have that faith. Go talk to God about it. Let's see what Mercury Retrograde is having you reevaluate and review. For Sagittarius, Spirit Guides and Angels, what is this Mercury Retrograde having Sagittarius, having them review and reevaluate? The ultimate love. Forgive others and yourself. Release the past. Send love and light. Change inner to change outer. What did I say about changing inner to change outer? In order to have the change you wish to see, you have to be the change. Okay? Forgiving others is going to be a big thing. Okay? And again, walking away, releasing the past. 8 of Cups. Lesson. Mercury is going to really start to get you to review this. And review your past. Learn from it and release it. Love and light. Your vibration, you being the beacon. Okay, with the Sun card. Understanding what ultimate love is. That is agape love, which is what I was talking about. That's that right there, the Sun. Growing success. Abundance, generosity, be excited, stay on the path, improvement, manifesting affluence. See, you have to be in alignment with the abundance if you want to call it in. You have to raise your vibration to do that. Okay? All right. What else do we have? We're now going to see what this full moon solar eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you. What is this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio bringing Sagittarius? Wow. I said say something. Communication is key. The new moon in Gemini. The bottom of the deck is a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Alrighty, let's look at the new moon. Oh no, let's look at the full moon in Cancer. They want me to do that first. Something with family here, like your family. Your family's okay. All right. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign, so there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? The heightened emotions of the Moon-Cancer combination can't be ignored. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well. Oops. I don't know if I said that. Did I say that before? I can't remember what I say. All right, that's the bottom of the deck. All right, communication is key with the new moon in Gemini. And Mercury is in Gemini. Truths are going to be coming out. That is retrograde back there. A successful relationship usually, the truth and the secrets, whatever I said. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. See what I talked about, going out there and socializing, going out there having fun? Gemini stimulation, they like to have fun too. They're fun people. They are fun people. So maybe you need to go out and have some fun with a Gemini. I don't know. But when I talked about speaking up, you can't be silent anymore. That's for others of you. Okay? All right. They want me to pull another card for this full moon eclipse because this is a very, very, very intense eclipse. And you've got the full moon in Cancer was another intense full moon. So be prepared, guys. Because God's going to do it for you. What else do you want to tell Sagittarius about this full moon eclipse in Scorpio? Well, look. Speak up. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you want. And assertiveness. I talked about Queen of Swords. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. The Five of Swords also. Stand up for yourself. But assertiveness doesn't mean you got to be aggressive. That's different. All right. Ask for what you want. This card serves as a reminder of the importance of asking for your desires. The universe is much like a restaurant in that you need to put in your order before anything can happen. Your current situation calls for action on your part. First, spend time clarifying your desires. Then, tell the universe clearly what you want. You can always qualify your request with the prayer, this or something better, so that you don't unwittingly limit yourself. However, you do need to make a clear decision about your desires. Additional meanings are, be honest with the people in your life, tell the universe what you want, write a list of your desires, have a heart talk with someone you're in a relationship with about your needs, boundaries, and expectations. Ask others to help you and accept that aid when it's offered. Expect a positive outcome and your expectations will be rewarded. See, somebody needs to have a conversation with their partner. All right? Can't avoid it any longer. That's for somebody. Assertiveness. One reason why the fairies are so happy is because they're assertive with each other. This trait is very different from aggression, which denies the rights of others. Assertiveness, in contrast, honors everyone's rights, including your own. Assertive people are easy to get along with because you always know where you stand with them. Your current situation calls for you to be assertive. Speak your truth with love and let go of unhealthy old communication habits. Read books or take a class on assertiveness. Don't do anything out of guilt or obligation. Be a good role model for others by practicing this trait. Say no to this request. Be true to yourself and your values. Something about saying no. Some of you have a hard time saying no. Come on. I know. I was there. Thank God I got over that hump. Anyway. Let's see what is coming to you with love and relationships. Or let's see what's going on in love and relationships for you. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is going on with love and relationships for Sagittarius? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, that's a lot. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Enjoying life. You enjoying life on your own. Happily on your own. Happily single. Okay? Stop and smell the roses. What you vibrate at is what you attract. The law of attraction. So I was saying, the Sun card. You got to be vibrating at that level if you want to attract that type of level. That type of high vibrational person. Playfulness. See? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Be playful. Be flirty. Enjoy. Have fun. Have fun. You deserve love. You are lovable, Sagittarius. You have to really believe that about yourself. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. There you go. We saw the Six of Cups, did we not? Codependency is at the top of the deck. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay? Somebody's got to speak up. Speak up, speak up. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this helped you, all right? If you would like a personal reading with me, a live coaching session, a live tarot reading session, go on over to CapellaWellness.com or check out the description below for links. I do counsel and give guidance to counterparts, to light counterparts of twin flames. If you want to see the readings that I offer through those particular connections, go to my Capella service suite and check out the light counterpart / twin flame readings section. Okay. Again, I am holding my first ever Capella Red Room session. It's a group session where I'm going to be doing 18+ readings for everybody who's there. I'm only going to have 10 spots open for this. It occurs this Friday, May 13th at 9 p.m. It's going to be a great way for you to engage with others, find your soul family, have more fun with people, laugh, because I do make jokes when I do these readings. I've been doing it in my client readings, my private readings. I had a really awesome one last night, by the way, and she didn't feel that happy and that blissful in a long time, so I know I did my job. But if you would like to join me and other people in that group session, check out the description box below to book your seat. If you go to CapellaWellness.com, go to the group classes category of my service suite at CapellaWellness.com, which I already said, and go book your seat there, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be about 90 minutes. I'm going to go around and do readings for everybody, and we're just going to have a great time with it and maybe share intimate stories or something, kind of let our Shakti emerge from us and have a good time and tap into a side of us that we don't normally tap into, and to help us be a lot more authentic and be on our truth, okay? So if you are interested in that, please come join us Friday night at 9 p.m. Again, all the information is at CapellaWellness.com for that session, and you can go book your seat there. Let's see, anything else, Spirit? Nope. All right, Sag. That concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starry out.